Hey you, what up? Welcome to my channel, welcome back. I'm Maryam, and this is the look that I prepared for you guys today. A look that I did not plan. This is a look that this testing new makeup, finding out what's new in makeup for the month of October. This is what the products told me. So I listened and I think I delivered. So if you are interested in seeing what's new in makeup for this very spooky month, then keep on watching. Also remember to hit the notification bell, share this video wherever it is shareable, subscribe if you aren't already. Wednesdays and Sundays videos, reminder, notification bell, and now let's hit it. What's up in new makeup for the month of October? Let's find out. Okay guys, this month we have a new primer to test out. It's from GLOWISH by Huda Beauty, and it is called the Blur Jam Silicone Free Smoothing Primer. I have seen this a lot on the gram, and so I'm excited to test this out. This comes in a cute little jar. Keep sealed for freshness is what it says on the top here. And then when you open this and when you look at it, it literally looks like it's edible. It looks actually delicious, like a little putty, if you will. So I'm gonna apply this to my face liberally. And then I think I'm gonna smooth this out with a brush. Oh wow, this feels really nice and cool on the skin. I definitely do see like a layer of product on the face. I'm also noticing that, I don't know if it's my skin that's getting a little bit flushed from the rubbing, or if this actually has a slightly pinky tint. And then when I touch it with my hands, definitely feels a little bit sticky, but not like a cream sticky, more like a water sticky. Just feels like your face is a little damp. All right, I'm gonna actually smooth this side out with my hands. I'm thinking it'll probably go a little bit further and stretch a little bit better with my fingers, but overall it does feel really nice. I'm not sure how this will layer with makeup, but that's what we're here to find out. Okay, it was a pleasant experience. And next I have some new BB creams to test out. Actually, not only are these BB creams, they are actually premium beauty balms from Dr. JART. I have it in 4 shades: Fair Light, Light Medium Medium, Medium Tan, and Deep Tan Deep. I'm not sure if those are like all the shades that they have, but anyway, I'm gonna try the Light Medium Medium or the Medium Tan. I'm just gonna swatch it on my face and see where that takes me. So this does have SPF 40 with the active ingredients being octinoxate, octisalate at 4.5%, titanium dioxide at 4.8%, and zinc oxide at 5%. All right, so this is what the packaging looks like. I believe I just opened up Light Medium Medium. Just gonna swatch a little bit of this. Well, this looks like a really decent shade match. Actually, I think this is the shade that I'm gonna go for. I am seeing it oxidizing just a little bit. In the oxidization, I'm seeing just a hint of pink. You can probably tell on my neck here, but it seems that the product is thin or sheer enough that I can make it work. All right, let me also test out the Medium Tan shade. Oh, this one looks like a slightly better undertone. Yeah, so maybe perhaps I'm actually gonna go for the Medium Tan after all. Let's go for it. I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics Complexion Perfection brush to blend this out. And I gotta say, so far so good. I'm really liking the sheer but visible coverage. I really like the undertones. I actually have not heard anyone talk about this beauty balm, but so far it looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of the Light Medium Medium. I'm gonna add that just to the center of the face. I wanna be able to build up the coverage a little bit, but also kind of brighten in some key areas like the center points, you know? All right, I am seeing that this product is buildable. It does apply quite smoothly, but my skin is on the good side right now. I just came back from Puerto Rico, so I got a pinchy pool of sun. I wasn't there for many days, but my skin usually thrives in warm, sunny conditions. So thankfully, all of my acne scars and all of my breakouts have vanished thanks to that sun and that water. And the reason why I'm even mentioning that is because at this current moment, my skin is thriving actually. It's doing really great. I don't have much to cover up. I don't need to use a lot of concealer for spots, and I just don't have a ton of discoloration. Okay, this looks very dewy. The finish is natural, but just a little bit shinier than what I'm used to, or I guess what my preference is. So yeah, I'm seeing just like a little bit of dew, well actually a lot of dew in the forehead area, quite a bit of dew here, in the cheek area. So this definitely has one of those reflective type of finishes. It's not luminous per se. There is no shimmery particles, but just the finish isn't a finish that sets matte or that sets fairly dry. It kind of has like a wet luminosity to it that some people may enjoy. I'm not someone who's particularly used to seeing that and enjoying that on myself, but I'm open-minded, so I'm gonna run with it. Okay, let's see. Do we have any new concealers to test out? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna use my Benefit Boi-ing Cakeless Concealer just for the under eye and for like certain areas that I want to pop out and bring out. And I'm gonna quickly blend that out. And this also sort of helps to mattify some of those areas that were a little too luminous for my liking. All right, okay, the concealer I feel like has done a great job of bringing everything together. Now I'm not as shiny in this area in between my brows. My under eyes are now mattified, so that's good. That's a good thing. I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier Tone Up Rose to set the under eye. This is actually here from my previous video, my Sephora VIB sale recommendations video, and this is one of the products that I was recommending. Definitely check out that video for more faves and for more recommendations, but for now I'm just gonna use this to quickly set the under eye and to brighten it a pinch. All right, we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. For the rest of my face, I actually have a new powder foundation to test out. It's from Essence. It's called the 16-Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation. I have it here in 2 shades, Natural Suede and Macadamia. Macadamia looks very yellow. I'm gonna go for that because I have like a yellowy undertone. Comes with a little puff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need a puff. I'm gonna start off with just like a big brush. Oh, wait a minute, this is actually really, really nice. Hold on a minute. That looks really, really smooth. And this yellow shade, Macadamia, promising. Oh shit, I do have an acne scar right here that I just like forgot to cover up. What? So give me a sec. Okay, great. Oh, there's also a cute little mirror in here that I didn't even notice before. That's nice, smart design. I'm gonna try to use this included sponge just to see if there's a difference in application, if we even need to reach for it. Yeah, the sponge usually always adds a little too much product and then it just makes it so opaque and like so saturated. I think this would only work if I had like a perfect color match. So in this instance, I'm not gonna use the sponge. I'm gonna shear it out. But man, you guys, I don't know how much this is, but considering that this is Essence, it's probably not very much, but I really, really do like the effect at first impression. I like how perfecting this powder foundation is. I like how opaque and pigmented it is. And it doesn't feel heavy, actually. It feels quite light and very much natural. I'm gonna have to test this out again. I wanna see how it wears. I wanna see how it pairs with other products, with other foundations. I also wanna test it on its own. Let me know if you guys are interested in an update for this product, but so far, I really like how it looks. I really do. I can't complain. All right, moving on to some blush. I have some cream blushes, a new color from Persona Cosmetics, Multi Blush Sticks. This color is called Jam, and it's this like gorgeous pinky purple that I'm excited to test out, but I'm really liking the way that my powder down base is looking. So I think instead today I'm gonna try out these new GLOWISH by Huda Beauty Cheeky Vegan Blush Powders. I have the shade Milky Rose and Sassy Saffron. Sassy Saffron sounds like a me kind of color. I already have these blushes, but I'm not sure if these are new shades or like new additions to the GLOWISH powder shades, but I don't think I have a Sassy Saffron in my collection. So I'm guessing that these are new shades, but if I'm wrong, don't hold me too accountable. I already really, really love these blushes, so I'm assuming that this is the same formula that I already know and love. I'm gonna start out applying this blush from the top of the cheekbone, kind of in a swiping motion. This is my new favorite technique. It really helps to not apply too much color to the center of the cheek, and so not only does it have like a face lifting effect, also this eliminates the mistake of applying too much blush near the pores or near any acne scars if you have any on the cheeks like I do. So for me, this is just a better and easier technique, and it's just like such a simple switch up. Instead of brushing your blush up, you just brush it down. And then of course, once you have the initial layer, you could always add a little bit more and stack it up and blush it up, you know? But that first swipe, I just like to come down from the temple, along the cheekbone, and downwards. I think that looks really nice. All right, let's hit up this side of the face. Oh yeah, girl. That is a lovely color. That is a very fall appropriate, delicious shade. Just like the perfect amount of orange, but the perfect amount of neutral. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my nose right there. Oh, that's a lot. Back to the 16 Cover and Last Powder Foundation. I'm gonna just powder down my nose a pinch. I think I made like a bit too much of a Rudolph situation on the nose happening. Also, I'm gonna tone down the blush right here. Just wanna clean it up a pinch. Beautiful. Ooh, beautiful. I'm loving it. that was a really rather pleasant experience. Everything that I've tested so far has been to my liking, and that doesn't usually happen. Brows. Not excited about this category because I always have a hard time with brow products. I never really like them. It's like such a rarity for me to like a brow product immediately. There's literally only one pencil that I love, and it's the Huda Beauty Balm Brows Micro Brow Pencil. I love that one because it is so tiny yet so sturdy. I mean, there's tons of brow pencils that I can get away with, from the Benefit to Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I hardly ever reach for them because I just am so stuck on the things that I love. And lately I've been using the brow marker method, so I don't like to fill in my brows to create like very opaque block looking brows. I feel like it tends to look a little bit heavier on my face. So instead I've been really liking the hair strokes technique and like the laminated groomed brow look. Having said all that, I've got a new PR package from Nova Beauty, as in Fashion Nova Beauty, as in, yeah, the fast fashion conglomerate that like took social media by storm. Alexa, read me the notification.
A Whole Foods order was delivered, containing 34 items.
Anyways, Nova Beauty, as in Fashion Nova Beauty. If they are not billionaires by now, they are fast on their way to becoming billionaires. But anyways, in this PR package, this is my first time receiving a PR package from them, by the way. This is what we have. We've got 2 eyeshadow palettes. Looks like neutral shades. This one's like a cool neutral and, oop, don't fall. And this up here is like a warm neutral. And then we've got some lashes, we've got some brushes, we've got some liners, and we also have some brow products. So the brow products is what I'm particularly interested in. I was recently on a brand trip with a few other content creators, influencers, YouTubers, and a few of them were raving about Nova Beauty, Fashion Nova's beauty line. I don't know if they were sponsored by them or whatnot, but I actually heard really good things about this line. So I guess I'm gonna check it out now that it's literally landed on my lap. I'm gonna try the Slimline Brow Pencil. I've got the shade black here. And I don't know if you can tell by my outfit, but I'm kind of in a spooky mood today since this is a Sunday video and this Sunday is the night before Halloween. So we're gonna be a little mischievous tonight. All right, the pencil itself feels pretty soft. Not like powdery soft, but more in between waxy and powdery, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna create a couple of strokes here in the center of the brow, also in the beginning, just to kind of fill in and also extend. Okay, I'm not liking that this brow pencil is crumbling into little pellets. That's a feature of waxy pencils, and it's not a feature that I'm particularly fond of. I mean, granted, you can easily brush it out, but to me, it's just a little bit annoying because I don't want anything to mess with my clean base that I've already perfected, you know? I'm just gonna use a big brush to wipe it off, and then onto the other side. The pencil itself, though, is decent. As you can see, it worked quickly, pretty efficiently. So for those of you who like brow pencils as opposed to markers, you will probably like this one. It's not terrible. It's not super pigmented that you can't brush it out, but it's pigmented enough to show a difference. I like the color of this pencil. It's a black, but it's definitely a soft black, so it doesn't feel too harsh. And with my brow hairs being naturally black, I think it works perfectly. It's not actually making them look brown or too warm. The black in this case is working, as you can see. If I move my hairs, it just looks like the color of a fading tattoo. That makes sense. Definitely not bad. Not something that I would personally reach for, but looks good. Alrighty, shall we move on to some eyeshadow palettes? I have quite an exciting collection from ColourPop X Hocus Pocus 2, which, by the way, I have not seen the movie yet, but I did do a review on the Hocus Pocus 1, or like the original ColourPop collab with Hocus Pocus, and here is the second one. Okay, so off the bat, I gotta say, I've never ever been a fan of colored backgrounds. I just feel like it kind of throws off my eye in a way that I can't appreciate the colors that are in the palette. I'm not sure if this is like more green leaning just because this paper backing of the palette is green leaning, but there's definitely 2 green eyeshadows. I'm sorry, 3 green eyeshadows. There's a few warms, actually just 2, and then the rest are cool eyeshadows, mainly in the purple tones. I guess I'm gonna have to make this work. And there's also a number of other things in this collection that I have here on the side. I think I have some lip glosses, mascara, and there's quite a number of like single shadows and also a body powder. Okay, so these are the jelly eyeshadows. All right, I will save these for later. I may or may not reach for them in this video, but for now, let's actually try out this palette. Also, there's a really cute hair clip, or is it 2 hair clips? I'm not really sure, but basically these are cat ears. Oh yes, okay, this is perfect for me. We're getting in the spirit. We're getting in the mood. Oh yes, hello. I'm sorry. Who is she? Where's the cat hair though? All right, so what I do need now is an eyeshadow primer that, of course, I have not prepared for this joyous occasion. But I do have some fishnet gloves. So you know what? I don't know if this is a good idea, but it's here. I'm gonna grab one of these NYX face and body paints in the shade Dark Dream. I believe this is a black. I'm gonna use this as a primer on my eyes. I guess I'm gonna go for a very dark and spooky look today. I'm just gonna squeeze out a pinch of this paint, and I'm gonna spread that all over my lids as an eyeshadow base. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually a really good idea. I think this might be a great eyeshadow base that no one knows about. This is easily spreadable. It does not crease. You can blur the edges, and you could probably definitely apply powder eyeshadow on top. See, this is why I love to test new makeup. I love doing these videos because I always discover something new. Oh my. I really do like the fact that it has a very, very matte finish. I guess I'm going for a cat look. Spooky little cat. I actually do not have a costume planned for Halloween at all. This is the first year where I am sort of unprepared. I guess it's because last weekend was my birthday. Last Sunday, I was in Puerto Rico celebrating my birthday, and I totally was not thinking about Halloween because this was the first time that Lee and I took my siblings, my brother and sister, with us to Puerto Rico. And literally the last thing on my mind was Halloween this year. But if you are interested in some Halloween inspo, you know I have a playlist for you with all the classics, even the cat. All right, but for today, I guess this is something that would be perfect for those of you who are in a similar situation as me, who want to be spooky, who want to appreciate the season, but perhaps maybe are doing it last minute like I am. This is when makeup can definitely be your costume. I'm gonna grab this Makeup by Mario E4 brush. I'm gonna dip it into this Till Midnight black shade. And I'm gonna add that on top of the base, starting at the outer and inner corners. This looks like a flat black shade with just a little hint of satin, but more on the matte side than satin side. I'm gonna keep this black contained, not too much past the crease, just like a millimeter past the crease, which on me literally looks like eyeliner if my eyes are open. Little bit of fallout there, but not too much. Let me add more black to this side. Essentially, I'm just sealing in that base. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take just a little bit of this Laura Mercier Tone Up Rose. And this is just like a trick that I like to do that I should have done before I applied the dark eyeshadow. But this is essentially something you can do for fallout. Kind of like a shadow shield, but in powder format. But keep in mind, I'm not baking it in. I'm just gently and loosely tapping some powder underneath my eye to catch the fallout. This is just solely for catching the fallout. So don't beat it in. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is grab a small brush, or maybe something a little bit more precise, but maybe a little bit more fluffy, like this. I'm gonna grab this shade Cometh to Us. Looks like a grayish brown. And I'm just gonna blur the edges and smooth them out just a pinch. I'm also going to extend that tail, just like that. And then I'm gonna grab a clean brush and I'm gonna erase any excess. And then I'm gonna grab a lighter color, this one Spellbook, and clean up once more, but in the brow bone area. So this is just gonna get rid of any of that grayness, anything that looks messy. I'm gonna use this color to blend with the mess. And this brush is Wayne Goss 06. And then once more, just lifting this up, but not too much. Again, I'm trying to keep it contained. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. That's looking very smoky, but still very precise. I mean, you could really get carried away with this technique. You can keep on going with different colors and continue blending, and then continue blurring, and then continue adding more color. But I think I'm satisfied with the way that it looks so far. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is grab another color. I think I'm gonna go for this shade Observe. It's really grapey purple. And I'm gonna add that directly to the center of the lid, kind of like that, so that you see it, but not really. Oh yeah. Flipping the brush, I'm gonna reach for this shade, Wicked Ways, more like a magenta. I'm gonna add that right on top of the purple. Actually, you can't see it. Let me try with a finger. Just gonna give it like a kiss. I think we need a little green. We can't have a cat eye without green. So I'm gonna reach for this shade here called Cursed. Oh, this one looks really pretty and very green. I'm gonna add that to the inner corner for a little pop. Do you guys see it? Inner corner, and then just like swiping up the sparkles. This is a nice lime green type of shade with a lot of silver sparkles. So although you could see the green, you could also definitely see the sparkles. Next, I'm gonna dip into this one here, brew another batch, just like a metallic lime green. Add that right on top. And now you can see it a lot better. Okay, so far I'm really liking the color combo. I think it's working. I think I'm gonna close out this palette for just a sec. I am thinking I am needing some lashes. And over here I have this new NYX Jumbo Lash Longwear False Eyelash System Fringe Glam Kit. I feel like outside of the Dr. JART, everything that I've tested so far, also outside of the GLOWISH, has been kind of in the drugstore or like more affordable category, which I really like. Okay, so basically what this is, it's an adhesive liner kit plus false lash, line and lash in 2 easy steps. So first we have to shake the liner. I might actually need to cut these lashes first before. We've got lash number 1, got lash number 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and line. So it says here that I'm supposed to shake well, then apply 2 coats of liner and wing. Let it dry for 2-3 seconds, which is really not enough time, and then pop on the lash. So yeah, let's try it. Okay, first coat is on. I even flick the wing a little bit. Now let's do second coat. Whoa, this liner really does feel very sticky. So I think I have to move very quickly. This lash also looks very, very natural. But yeah, it's sticking. This is kind of different from all the other liner, adhesive, and false lash combos that I've tried, in the sense that the formula of this liner feels more like a liner than an actual glue. It goes on not very creamy, more like a liquid, but it dries very, very, very quickly. And the lashes definitely do stick, so I'm gonna use this same liner just to hide the band a little bit, because this is a clear band, and you can kind of see that clear plastic, so I'm just trying to disguise it a little bit. I mean, definitely worked, but these lashes are on the natural side, so maybe not ideal for Halloween, but perhaps more for every day. All right, let me quickly wing out and line this eye. First coat, very sticky second coat. Moving quickly, adding on that lash. Thankfully, it is sticking. This works, you guys. This actually legitimately works. I'm gonna go over it one more time. And then I'm going to flick off all of that powder from my under eye. Beautiful. No black fallout whatsoever. But now I do actually want to add a little bit of liner, or like a little bit of something underneath, because I do have, there's like a teeny tiny bit of smudged liner or smudged eyeshadow, I'm not sure, right here. I'm gonna go ahead and make it work for me. Just gonna smudge that under the eye, and then I'm gonna reach for this shade here and just add a little bit of that for smoke and for shadow. Just realized I totally skipped mascara, but that's okay. I'm gonna reach back into this Nova Beauty PR package. I'm gonna try one of these liners here. Thinking I'm gonna go for this matte brown shade OMW on my way. I'm gonna line my waterline. It's another rather pleasant experience. Wow. Definitely liking these waterproof liners more than the eyebrow pencils. Definitely think they are working for me. From the lip bar, we have this Big Timer Volumizing Mascara. And then from Exa Beauty, we have the Lash Amplifying Mascara. I'm not sure if these are waterproof formulas, but we also have the ColourPop Hocus Pocus 2 Butcherson BFF Mascara. I think I'm gonna go for the Exa. This is a clean mascara. And I'm thinking that with all of the eyeshadow that I have happening, I could probably benefit from a clean formula. I'm just gonna sort of push that into my natural lashes underneath the falsies just to disguise them better, and then also add a little bit to my lower lashes. Okay, I see the lashes. This formula is working. All right, next up, I am ready for some lips. In the lip category, I have so many different products to test out and try out. Number 1, I have the new Artist Couture Silky Lip Oils, which now come in what I believe are 4 new shades and new flavors. So I kind of want to test them out on camera, because the original one is like one of my absolute faves. The original being this shade, That Girl. But now we have Pineapple Poppy. This is so cute. I love yellow. We've got Berry Baddie. Ooh. We've got Cherry Chica. And last but not least, Mango Mommy. I love the names and I love the colors. These are so cute. I'm gonna test out the shade Berry Baddie because it is just so cute and so purple. Oh yeah. Honestly, one of my favorite lip oils. It doesn't feel like your lips are greasy or oily. It feels more like a moisturizing gel on your lips, but plus it gives this tiny hint of color, shine, and just like moisture. I love it. These are a hit for a reason. But today, since I'm sticking to a spooky theme, I'm actually gonna try something different. I've got this NYX Lingerie Double XL in the shade Naughty Noir, which by the way, I've never tried before. I have tried this product, but not this shade. But today I'm gonna try this shade. I'm gonna use the Nova Beauty Gel Eyeliner to line my lips because it's the only black liner that I have around. Oh yeah, just gonna shade the corners. Okay, I know this is for the eyes, but damn, do you see how pigmented this black liner is? This is like incredible. All right, I'm gonna reach for the NYX. Look at that. I like this lip lingerie, but it's a little bit not opaque enough for a black lipstick. I can still kind of see my lip color coming through here in the center. I'm not sure if this is supposed to set or not. I guess it looks decent, but not like amazing. Also, I think I messed up on one of the corners of my mouth, so I gotta fix that. Oh, okay. I always feel like black lipstick makes all of your imperfections around your mouth like a little too noticeable. So I just noticed some stash growing out, so now I'm just like picking at it and plucking away at it because, you know, we don't want to call ourselves out like that. One final thing that I'm gonna test out, and it's this Prismatic Pop palette from Pop Beauty in the shade Better Babe. This is what it looks like. Really, really cute highlighter colors, like kind of perfect for every day and for various skin tones, as you can see. So I'm gonna go for, I guess, this champagne-y one. Oh, wow. It's literally so beautiful. I was not expecting that. Okay, Pop Beauty. I'm gonna try to tone that down a little bit with the blush brush. But that was so stunning. And let's do that again on this side. Wow, this applies like liquid. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. All right, one final thing I'm gonna do is reach for this Jelly Much shadow from the Hocus Pocus 2 X ColourPop collection. And this is the shade Come to Play. It is actually a jelly purple. Oh wow. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that on my finger. Oh yeah, this has a lot of glitter, chunky glitter at that. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna add a pinch of that sporadically to the center lid just to make it pop. I'm not gonna blend it out because I want it to look very purposeful, like purposeful chunky glitter on the center lid. Grab a little more, just like that. And I think that did it, you guys. I think that finally brought my look to life. This is what I was envisioning when I saw all of these products in front of me. I was going for something darker, something a little bit more dressed up, perhaps a little bit costumey, but just the season, you know, and I still want to celebrate. So let me actually put on these gloves to complete my Black Cat inspired costume makeup. By the way, these gloves are from Amazon. I will link them below. Okay, so the gloves are on, the ears are on, the makeup is on. I am in costume and I am feeling frisky, sweetie. No cat hair in this video, but you got a whole feline. All right, so let's talk about all these products that I've tested today. First of all, excuse my tone. Every time I put on makeup that is in any way leaning costumey, I start embracing the character and I start talking a little different, so don't mind, it's just how it is. But anyway, let's talk about all these products, shall we? I will say this was a very good what's up in makeup type of video. Everything that I've tested has worked and it's worked really well. I really like my complexion. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like my complexion because this Dr. JART Premium Beauty Balm at first felt just a little sticky. It felt a little bit too dewy for my liking. Definitely on the wet finish side. So although some people like that, it's not necessarily my cup of tea. But once I was able to set it with this Essence 16 Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation, I fell in love with my complexion. It totally dramatically changed everything. And I gotta say, I really like the way that my skin is looking right now. Looking at myself in the monitor, I think my skin looks really fresh. It looks really healthy. I really love my freckles. I like the fact that my tone is even all around. It is the right undertone, which I really appreciate. So I think the combination of these two products is a really good combination. So if you're looking for a BB cream with SPF 40 that does not contain chemical sunscreen, this has mineral sunscreen, you're probably gonna like this. This is definitely something that I want to test out a few more times because it is definitely very, very promising. What else? Nova Beauty. I'm not yet sure how I feel about Nova Beauty, although these brow pencils were okay. Just this format is not really my thing, so it's not something that I would personally reach for. However, the liners were definitely very good. Nothing that I hadn't seen before, but really decent quality. I really can't complain about this Hocus Pocus 2 eyeshadow palette from ColourPop. Although I don't like the lime green backdrop, the eyeshadows definitely performed very well. And I might have just found like a genius way to apply black eyeshadow using this NYX face and body paint as an eyeshadow base, specifically for darker eyeshadows. They actually have tons more shades. They have a white, they have a green. So I'll let you know how this wears. And if this is a hack that I might have just discovered, I am so happy to have discovered it. I also really liked this Pop Beauty Better Babe highlighter palette. I really like the shades. I think they were very flattering, very blinding, but soft. As you can see, the cheekbone is beaming slightly, but not in a way that's in any way enhancing my texture. So I'm pretty pleased with everything that I've tried today. I really honestly can't complain. I even like the NYX eyelashes and liner combo. I thought it felt a little different from other liner adhesives and lash products that I've tested. So I guess what I'm trying to say is this was a really, really positive experience for me. Also, there's this new Fenty Gloss Bomb that I have been meaning to use, and it's just been sitting here looking at me. It's this new, really stunning shade. Really gorgeous in the packaging, super metallic, but it's a lip gloss. This is called Fuchsia Flex. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that on top of this NYX Lip Lingerie because it's already dry. Oh! Choke on how gorgeous this looks together. I'm sorry. Who is she though? She's really feeling herself. That is a must. All right, you guys, so now I need a place to go to because I'm really feeling this look. I'm feeling myself. I feel like I'm finally in the Halloween spirit, even though I have not been this year. But now that I've slapped on all this makeup and I feel a little bit like a sexy black cat, if you will, now I feel like I'm ready to party and be fun and be frisky. So with that said, I think it's time to wrap up this video. I want to wish you guys a farewell, a happy Halloween, and an awesome week ahead. I love you guys. I am zooming on out. I will see you in my next video. Check out more of my videos over here, Halloween looks, as well as other videos. Peace out, and I'm out. Meow.